Hello, hello. It's Card Creating with Jean. I'm Jean Ducro. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from McFarland, Wisconsin. And welcome. It's Tips Tuesday. And I'm going to show you how you can use a stamp set in a completely different way than what you imagined that it was made for. So that's going to be my big tip tonight. Keep your mind open and your imagination going, and see what different things that you can use your stamp sets for. And we're going to be using the Valentine Sneak Peek Valentine set for making a couple of Christmas cards tonight. I thought that would be kind of fun, and I originally at 5:30 thought that I was going to be only making one card, but then I decided I think we need to do two. I've done two most of the time I've done this, so it was going to be hard for me to cut back to one. One of them is going to take longer than the other one does, but I think we can do two. The second one won't take too long, and it's both using the same set. Hi Carol, I'm so glad that you joined me tonight. I hope you're having a good day today, or a better one than you did on Sunday night, at least. So our weather here is cool and breezy. Thank you for sharing, Carol. I appreciate that. Oh, you know, it would probably be really helpful if I got myself up on my iPad. It would make it so much easier to see the comments. Come on. Get that off. Get this on. There we go. Hi, Rhonda. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it very much. So I did some stamping this morning, creating a new kit, or yeah, I guess a kit, for a class that I've added, where I'm going to do a November 22nd class here at my house of just cards. So it's going to be all Christmas cards. A variety of different sets that we'll use. It's not all from one set, so, and different designs and what have you. So I'm going to do that on a Saturday, which is the 22nd of November at 1 o'clock. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. The in-person class is $25. If you want a class to go on that, let me know. The price would probably be, I'm kind of guessing, $30 with the postage. So that's what I've got for you tonight. I'm going to turn the camera down so that we can get started, and I hope that a few more people join us in the meantime. Okay. Oh, what happened here? There we go. I hit a button that I shouldn't have. My cords are never long enough. I want to get this down as close as I can so that you can see what I'm working on. Let's bring that forward a little bit more. That's better. Hopefully I won't go off camera. There are times when I do, and I don't realize that when I sit down, that gives you a whole different view. I guess I can bring it down a little bit closer. Let's see. There are times when I wish that if you could yell at me, I could hear you. Say, "You're off camera!" I would not like that. So the cute set that we are using tonight is this darling Valentine Kisses. Just an adorable set. I can't wait to start using it for Valentine's Day. They don't have any, I don't think they have any paper that's come out yet, so I'm thinking that in January they'll come out with some Valentine paper. I will know in December what's coming out, because we'll get the do the pre-sale for demonstrators, which is also a reminder that if you would love to get in on those pre-sales, you could. The joining offer is still on until the 31st of this month. and it's quite the deal too. I don't know if I've got my information sitting here. If for $35 you get $125, I think, worth of product. This is one of the other items that is new starting the 4th of November. Gosh, I got this glued up on the top here with glue. I don't know how that happened. It's a nice tag punch. And I can take a 1/2-inch piece of paper and slide it in here, and it will punch out these just perfect. You have to kind of be careful, but then you don't have to do all 3 of them. You can just slide it in between. We're going to use that as well. And there's a folder that's called the Beautiful Pattern Embossing folder that we're going to use. And I'll leave that out right now. Let me see, I'm going to use one of the squares and a circle from this Stylish Shapes dies. The largest circle and the second to the smallest square. I'm going to use some of the sentiments from the Jolly Holly. And let me see, we're going to use, this is for both cards, two of the arch dies, and this rounded corner rectangle we're going to use in the first card. So let's get started. Oh, before I do that, hang on a second. I've been meaning to do this for a couple of weeks. I got some mail, and I love getting mail, so I wanted to share the cards that I got. This is from Michelle Quinnell, and I do not have this set, and I think this is absolutely beautiful. And it has matching paper here in the back, and that you put a little stamp on the inside. And then this is from Carol. Thank you very much. A thank you note from her. So, I love sending and I love receiving. All right, let's get started. We are going to be using a bunch of different colors for our stamping. Let's get them in a little bit of an order. So we've got soft sea foam, granny apple, and old olive, real red, and shaded spruce that we're going to be using. One of them is going to be using most of those, and the other one not so much. Okay, let's see. I gotta get my pattern out here. Oh, I might as well put my reading glasses on. Alrighty. Get down to business here. Alright. So, I've already gone ahead and die cut this larger arch, which is going to go on the front of the card here. And this is actually going to be a fun fold card. I'm going to take the insides out. So this piece of paper that you'd need for this would be probably about 4 inches by 5 1/4, and you'd be able to cut out this. And this is, as you can see, the opposite way that we usually do. It's 4 1/2 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And we are going to score it one more time on the front flap at 2 3/4, which is another half. Because we want to bring this up as an easel. Okay, and now I want to take that embossing folder, and I'm gonna run this through. Now the embossing folder does not say that it's a 4D embossing folder, but let me tell you, if you order it, you're going to have to use it as if it's a 4D or 3D, because it does not go through with the small number. What is that number? 2? Yeah, you can't have the number 2 in there. So you just take those out. You're going to have the 1 and the 4 to do it. And I'm just going to, you guys have seen me die cut before, I'm just going to go ahead and run it through quickly. Or emboss, excuse me. My brain isn't engaging before my mouth is. I hate when that happens. Alright. I like this. It has a nice little design on it, and I think it's going to get, I'll use it a lot. And I'm using Real Red, and together we're going to be cutting as well a little bit. Then I need to cut, I shouldn't have been so quick. I'm going to need to cut this guy out, and let's see. I need to stamp the, I gotta find my stamp here. Did I put it away? I had it out a minute ago. Yep. We need this guy right here. Here he is. Okay. And we're going to do the outline in Early Espresso. That cutie. Okay. And that's all we need for that one. Alright, so we're going to cut this out, and we're going to cut this out. And then I'm going to show you something on that. And I'm going to have to see if I can get them both on here at once. Well, there. I think I got it. Yep, I didn't get that one right. Well, look at there. I had it already stamped. I thought I had stamped it. Doggone. That's okay. We got another one now. And I didn't have this lined up right. Let me put this arch through one more time. Hate when I get the top plate not lined up right and it doesn't want to go through because it's getting squeezed out there. And I don't usually put the tape on, but I thought it would stay together in the basket a little bit better. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. There's something on the plate. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Well, I don't like that, but I think it's going to get covered up. It will. All right. So I want you to see this. When you cut this out, the die is made so that it slits open the bear's paws. Because in the set, you can see that there's a jar of honey that you can put in his hands, a bouquet of flowers, a teddy bear, so that he could be holding on to those. And when it went through the first time, I'm like, oh, okay, well, that seems interesting because you have this impression here and around the top here. I hope you can see that on there. Yeah, I can see it on my iPad. Okay, so I was a little flummoxed at first, and I thought, wait a minute, we can do something with that. The first card that I made, I didn't do anything with this, but then I cut out another little bear, and I decided to put a little vest on him. All I did was take my 0.4 pen and just follow that indentation around, gave him a little sleeve on each side and brought it down, put the line in for the front of the vest, and then put little buttons on it, and then just colored him in. And I thought, I like that. I think that's kind of cute. So you're not going to have to go through watching me color these. We're just going to use these two right here. So let's see. But I'm going to line these up. I don't know why I got all this. I feel like it's got stuff all over it. Okay, so these guys are going to go in like about here. Now, I wanted them to be like they're kissing under a kissing ball or mistletoe or whatever. So we need to put some mistletoe up here. And that I am using the stamps from Christmas Greenery. We're using this one and this one. And let's see, what else did I grab? So here's the one. What was this one from? Oh, and then I also grabbed, let's see, this one and this one from Delicate Pines. I thought, ooh, okay. These go together fairly good. Let's see, I'm going to bring them all up here so that we can put them on. And the bow is from that jar set. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've got such a catastrophe on my desk here. It hasn't changed, it's only gotten worse. The little bow to go at the top. So look at your stamps and what you have and see what you can put together. But when I colored these, I put the pink. What is the pink? Light bubble bath for cheeks and lips. And then I put a little dot here and another one over here on this one. Their muzzles are the dark petal pink. Actually, no, I take that back. It was the light petal pink. I used the dark petal pink on inside the ears. The bears are colored with pecan pie, light and dark. And that's it for those. Okay, let's see what we can do here for the... We're going to start with soft sea foam. Out of the way, and we're going to take our leaf pattern that was from Where did I say that one was from? Christmas Greenery. Christmas Greenery. And we are going to, I'm going to bring this down so it's a little bit closer. Hopefully it's not off camera. And we're going to bring a leaf over here like so. And one here like so. And that's the start of our little kissing ball. Then I'm going to take, that's all that we need for this one. So we'll stick that in the cabinet. Then I'm going to take this little, I don't know, ferny kind of thing that's from the Delicate Pines. I don't know what you call that. This little guy right here. We're going to add that on top in Granny Apple Green. Make sure I've got it the right direction here. I can take these guys off now. Okay, and then Old Olive for this long ferny piece, which is from Christmas Greenery, this one. And I'm only going to put ink on about 2/3 of it, because I don't want it to go up too high, and that's going to go right in the center. Like so. And then we're going to take the little 3 some evergreen ends, and that's going to go in Shaded Spruce. Slowly getting through my mountain of Shaded Spruce, and that's going to go here and here. And then our real red ribbon. Gonna try to get that on top. Thought that I had ink on my fingernail and I put it right on the, there, right in the center. And now we'll take our little 0.4 centimeter Stampin' Up pen. I'm just going to bring that down. It's attached, and just draw it straight up. Okay, and this little guy that's got the vest on, I think I just glued him directly down. Could pop him up if you wanted to. My glue kind of blubbed out there. And this guy I'm going to pop up, and oh boy, I guess I'm going to have to use my small one. I don't think I've got, oh, I've got a little bit left here on this. We'll use the edges. I forgot to grab another sheet of the dimensionals. That's good. And hi, Shar. Hi, Lori. I'm glad you guys could join us. And if there's anybody else that I forgot to mention, welcome. And thank you for sharing. I appreciate it very much. Okay, and then I want to take the light gray granite and just put a little shadow line underneath her feet. Nothing, doesn't have to be straight, just to kind of anchor them down. Okay, we got that done. And now we can just go ahead and glue this on here. Get this out of the way. This is going faster than I thought it was. Got a bunch of glue there. Okay. Well, let me just get this to stick down on that embossed edge there. Does not want to adhere very good to begin with. Okay, I'm just going to kind of figure out what the width is going to be on this. And then I'm just going to bring this up and center it right where the fold line is, so I kind of know where to put my glue. Since we're making this an easel card, just helps. God, these guys are so cute. Let's put a little Wink of Stella on the kissing ball. Make it really sparkle. There we go. Okay. Now, since this is an easel card, that straight looks like it's off just a smidge. It's not going to budge. It's going to have to do. It'll come up like this, and we'll have our inside sentiment, which normally I would put it on the outside. We are going to use Celebrate the Season, and then we are also going to be putting Bright and Happy Christmas Wishes at the top. Okay, so my two pieces to go inside, I've got a piece of the real red that is 4 by 5 1/4, which will go in here. And then this is 3 3/4 by 5. So we are going to stamp this. Did I stamp in red? Gotta look at my sample. Yep, I did. Put the real red back. Put this one in at the top right away. Oh, I just remembered I put something else in there too. But I guess we're not. And I realized I forgot one thing on the front too. We'll go back and catch that. Okay. And then I'm going to take a 1/2 inch piece here. Thought I had one cut, but maybe I didn't. So I want this the same width. I think that was 3 3/4. Oh, for Pete's sakes. There. I think that's going to line up. Yep, it is. Okay. And that's going to go celebrate the season. We'll try to center that. Okay. All right, let's put these two together first. And then we will measure out where we need to put the celebrate the season so that it stands up nice. I guess I'll put these on. And I didn't put any embellishments on my sample, so we will have to do that too. Okay. I like him to kind of stand up. About there. Pick it up and see if that looks straight. It does. There. Okay, what I forgot is I put some little red berries on here. Just with to add a little bit of pizzazz. Let's see what I can find for real red. Back to my Christmas stuff. Can always put some peppermint on there. No. These. All right, let's see. If I use these, I would use the small ones. I think it would have to be the red ones. I want you guys to vote what you think is the best. The candy cane. Stars, I don't know, the red is going to be too dark. I almost think, yeah, I don't think this one. So, the glitter gems or the candy canes or nothing. Guess that's always an option. What do you think? let me know. Some of this stuff away while you are letting me know. The candy canes. You got it. We're just going to use the little ones, I think. Whee! There. I think that is very cute. I hope you guys like it too. It was one that I had to. My husband came downstairs. I said, look at this one. Of course, he doesn't get quite as excited as I do over them. I mean, what can I say? Okay. I'll show you the one that I made and how the inside is different. I brought the Bright and Happy Christmas Wishes down and I put the pine bough in there from the Delicate Pines, this one right here, and then just added some red on it. It doesn't leave a lot of room for writing, but there is a little bit at the bottom. So, I can tell the difference between these two because it's got the candy canes on it. Shall we try another one? This one's going to be really fast. I got to get this off my desk here before I lose it. Okay. Where did I put it? Over here. Okay. We're going to use Granny Apple Green for the card base. We're going to use the cute plaid that's from the, what is it? Traditions of Christmas. And we are using this side. And we're using a standard sized layout. So 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And that's just going to go right on here. This one's a quick and easy. I hope this is going to be okay. I always like to use my tape runner on these so that it doesn't leave a ridge, but I put it on very thin. It needs to come over just a smidge. There. Okay. I like that paper. Okay, this is going on the inside, so I'm just going to tuck it inside for right now. So, I have 2 of these guys. This time I've got this guy that's chopped shorter. So he's going to go on this side. And I thought, this is my 15-minute design. I cut out a piece of the red glimmer paper. I don't even know if it's current or not, but I had some in the square from the oh my goodness gracious, what is that set? Stylish Shapes. It's this one, the second smaller one. We're going to put him on here. And I thought this time we aren't going to color the guys. Well, maybe we'll have to. because I think I'm going to use this circle for their background. I was thinking of them as polar bears. Well, we're going to take, let's just see how this looks. We're going to take the light gray granite, and I'm going to give him some cheekies and color those little lips there, so it's not a lot of coloring. Maybe it'll be okay. And this guy gets cheek up here and kind of over here. And then we're going to do the inside of their ears. Trying to think what the inside of their ears would be if it's a white polar bear. Yeah, we'll do it. The light. If we don't like it, we can always color them in. So this is the light petal pink. And then we're just going to kind of go around him here. We can still give him a vest. This is the guy that has the vest. I can show you how I do that. I think his vest should be granny apple green. What do you think? I gotta see where that line is. So first I took my pen and just did the outline where the crease is. And then the sleeve, and the sleeve, and then the base. Granny apple green. What's this end look like? If I can get this to cooperate. Oh, I forgot to put the little there. Okay. Let me add the what do you think? Is that going to be okay on the white? Put help it show up a little bit better. Sorry, I'm not talking very much, am I? I'm concentrating concentrating so hard. You love it? Oh, good. This is fun. Trying to figure out new and different ways of using a set. Kind of wish I could have done that with the Halloween set, but that was kind of set in stone. Okay, so this is going to be a package. And I have some twine that we can put around it. I've just got some red and white. What does that look like? Oh, let me see what the green and white looks like. It's just some that I have here. Okay. Okay. Got that. Now let's see how talented I am about getting a bow on there. I've tied a bunch of these with this stuff for the things I've been making, so they all have longer. There, I think so. Alright, let's get a glue dot. Yeah, better roll it though. Yeah, it's a cute set. Like I said, it's funny they didn't have any real paper for Valentine's Day. I went back through to see if there was something that I missed. I've been known to miss things. Oh my God, this is cute. Let me get my other scissors out. It does a better job of making a nice end. Okay. Now, I know I'm going to be off. Oh my gosh, this is cute. What do you think? Do I need to color those bears in darker? Or can I get away with it? I forgot to put one underneath here. Bring this down a little bit wider. A little piece of something. A little black string of something there. Okay. I'm going to stick this down with Seal Plus. On here. Okay. This guy's going to go underneath. He'll be glued on. I'm just going to use the seal here. Almost like he's popping out of the package. And we'll pop this guy up. Boy, I need to. Yikes. Alright. We'll use the rest of these up. I'm doing a little house cleaning here, I guess. Oh, geez, that's cute. Okay, now we got to put our sentiment on there. And I punched out one of the things here using, I could show you. This is, I think this is, oh, it's like a 1/16 of an inch larger than 1/2 an inch, and that must be what these do, is a 1/2 inch. Oh, that one was a little rough. I must not have held on to it very good, but it does. I don't know. Do you guys ever have that happen? I notice that once in a while. If I'm not pressing it right, it doesn't give me a good punch. Doesn't matter which punch I'm using. Okay, so we are going to put Merry Christmas on the front as soon as I find it. Here it is. Let's see. What do we want to do this in? Green? I think the green. Granny apple green. Okay, so I'm using the Merry Christmas that is from the Jolly Holly set. Merry Christmas. And this will fit on here, believe it or not. We're going to put the Christmas. Boy, that didn't look like we got any ink on there. Down below here. And the Mary is going to go at the top. Like so. I had thought about using one of the nice rectangles that we have on this, but I love this DSP so much that I didn't want to cover it up. Alright, let's put this down, and we can discuss if we want to do something else with that sentiment. Where are we here? Oh my god, that's cute. Let me see what I got here. Try my luck on this again. Better. Ooh, that gives you just a little bit there. Just thinking. We're going to cut this in half. I still got a little trim off of that one. Just want a little bit coming off the ends, just to give it a little bit extra. Okay. And all right. For some reason, that's a little bit wider. I'm going to cut, just do a little bit of a trim job there. Just add that extra there. Okay, now we're going to pop those up. And we've got, whoops, should be using my Take Your Pick tool. Merry Christmas. And then inside, we're just going to stamp it with wishing you and yours all the best. And we're done. Talk about design on the fly. Oh boy, do I have a mess. Let's go. All right. Get this on the inside. And we're done. Look at that big gob of glue I got on my finger. Good thing we're done. All right. He turned out kind of cute, didn't he? All right, so there's 1 and 2. I like them. I hope you do too. And we will draw for those the next time we meet, which will be Sunday night. Remember, we're going to do Sunday night this week because I've got that retreat I'm going on and don't get back until later on Saturday. I do already have the cards designed. So, yeah, these make cute Christmas gifts. Or Christmas cards. I like them. That was fun. Really fun. Okay. We're going to have a drawing tonight. Now, I remember we made those little cups. And I can't mail those. I mean, that would cost quite a bit to get those in the mail because of the size of them. So I went through my stash of cards and picked a couple of them out for you to choose from, and I can show you what those are here. Oh, good Lord. My husband dropped something upstairs. I don't know if you can hear that. We've got this one, the 'Tis the Season with the beautiful doves. And that's another one of those easel cards. And this card that we did for one of the classes that I offered with this set. The season's greetings, and then inside is Merry Christmas wishes. So those are the 2 that we're going to draw for tonight. Let's see. I need to take one number out. There it is. Okay. See who is lucky tonight. One. Number 2. Oh, Lori. Lori, it's you. That's so funny. So whichever card you want. And you better go get a lottery ticket. Because you're on a streak right now. So the doves are the season's greetings. You said it, Rhonda. Ever buy you a lottery ticket? So just let me know which one you want. And if you're watching this for the first time, please like and follow so that you can find out when next time I do a video, or you'll get the 10-minute warning or whatever it is that I happen to send out. I will send you the doves. Good enough. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up, and you can subscribe by clicking on the bell, and that'll let you know when I post another video. So you guys have a great evening. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I always have fun. You keep me going, and so that I keep creating, and I'm just having a ball with this, I gotta tell you. So anyway, we're gonna do another sneak peek on Sunday night. So it's the last one that I think I have a set for, and it's the one that is let's see if I've got it sitting here. I do. It's the outdoor adventure set is what we're going to do on Sunday night, and then we're also going to use some of the banner sayings to go with it. So anyway, have a great night, a great rest of your week. Happy Halloween. Hope you get lots of trick-or-treaters, and if not, I hope you don't have to eat all the candy that's left over. Sometimes that's good, sometimes not so much. So anyway, thanks a lot. See you Sunday night. Bye-bye.